Hello, welcome to the instant match reaction from Goodison Park. First of all, I would like to thank Steak, the Everton sponsors, for inviting Across the Park podcast into the lounge today. Really grateful. We had a great experience. The game itself, it's a game that I didn't want to go into. I didn't want to go into the instant match reaction and talk about needing strikers, needing goals, because it's been a Achilles heel for us for the past two seasons, and we've started this season the same. If you put a striker out there who knows what he's doing, you win this game. It's that simple. There was three glorious chances for Neil Maupay in the first half. There was a great chance for Arnaut Danjuma in the second half, arguably offside. However, we didn't know that in play, and that was a big miss. I really don't want to go into the season with games like this, games where we're walking away from the ground thinking that we should have won if we had goals in the team, because that is what gets you in trouble. Apart from the goal threat or the lack of goal scorer in the team, I thought Everton played really, really well. I thought the setup was as good as we could get. We haven't got a full squad really yet. There's players who are coming in, players who are returning. I think Danjuma will be a starter. I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I don't know the ins and outs of this. I'm talking about 5 o'clock on Saturday. If he's not injured and he's just 70, 80% fit, I would really put him on the bench. And the last 5, 6, 7 minutes, you throw him on there and you really, really go for it. He walks into this team. And I think when you get players in the team who can really hurt teams, Everton will win games of football. We would have won this game of football. James Garner, I felt quite sorry for. I think he's been shoehorned into a right midfield position today. And again, there's no one else really, unless you really start Lewis Dobbin. And I can see why we got James Garner in the team, a really, really intelligent footballer. And there's times in the game where he was intelligent and he was a good player today, but there's times where you just want a winger. You just want a winger to run at a team, hurt a team and attack. And for me, that's the real disappointing thing today, is the attack. The defence was fine. I was worried by Michael Keane playing. And yes, Keane did get dragged out of position for their goal. I don't think Keane had a really bad game today, but what I will say is we can't go into the season with Michael Keane playing as the centre half for Everton, because we all know, we've seen this for years, we will be caught out. So I really hope that if Michael Keane is playing over Ben Godfrey and Jared Branthwaite, that we're looking at another centre-half to come in and really help Tarkowski, who I thought was really, really good today. The midfield on the right, the right-hand side, Nathan Patterson, James Garner, I do think struggled. In the first half, but Willian had a lot of joy against them. We were sitting on the side there where Willian was attacking them, and that was a bit disjointed. So there's lots of round circles and square holes here, or square at the minute, and I just think that there's a lot to do, and there's players to come back, but that performance in general, if you just get one or two things right, and that's all it really needs for Everton to be okay this season, it just needs one or two little tweaks in there. That team wasn't really ready to start today. I think we're missing players, and we need incomings. For me, we need a centre-half. And the model of Decore playing behind the centre forward is obviously going to be the model how we play football this season. And yes, you'll win games like that. You will win games from set pieces. You'll win games from attacking, counter-attacking play. I would really love to have someone in the centre of that pitch who can get the ball and drive. They brought Andre Pereira on today, who I thought, wow, I was really jealous of that. Someone who could control the game and go at teams. And Fulham got a lot of joy in the last 15 minutes on the counter-attack, and we don't seem to have that option. But again, you can't have everything in one window. It's not a game to panic. It's not a game that I'm going to walk away and I'm going to kick the dog tonight and say Everton are in the shit. I don't think genuinely we'll be in a fight this season. I do think Everton will be okay this season. What this game says to me is you need a couple of little tweaks in there, and one of those tweaks is someone who knows how to score a goal. And I don't want to really badmouth anyone, but Neil Maupay is not the player who's going to score goals for Everton this season. I think if Chimiti, without relying on him too much, can contribute, if we can get Dominic Calvert-Lewin fit, then again, we'll be okay. We need one or two. We do. We need one or two players to come in. It's a big 2 weeks for Everton now between now and the end of the season. This game, if it was in April or May, I'd be panicking. It's not. It's the first game of the season. Of course, we want to be sitting here with a glass of beer and talking about what a win for Everton today. It didn't quite happen. I'm not too worried by it. I think there's time to address the problems in there. And let me know what you think in the comments, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching the instant match reaction. I will be back in the week to dissect this a little bit more with Joe Thomas, the Liverpool Echo journalist. Really looking forward to that one. As always, I would love to be bringing you a really positive video. But as always, up the Toffees.